timer says may include
These are the important details in opening a travel agency. First is to determine what type of travel agency you will be. Next is to have both online and offline presence. People are now comfortable with buying plane tickets online. This means most travelers will almost check online first if they need a travel agency. It is important to provide quality service and competitive prices to your customers. But when it comes to marketing strategies, your focus should be in promoting the destinations that you offer. It is very important to register your business. Last important detail is to have necessary equipment. Travel agencies require minimal equipment to operate. The most important are a computer with an internet connection, preferably 2 phone lines, a scanner, a printer, and a fax machine.
Mission and Vision Statement. According to AMET 2019, importance of mission, vision, and organizational strategy stated that the mission and vision of an organization are integral to the company's strategy for the reason that they are used to define future goals and operational plan that helps in providing employees with a purpose. The mission statement of the organization outlines the company's business, its goals, and its strategy for reaching the possible goals. It focuses more on where the company is at present time and the approach it wants to use to achieve its objectives. When establishing a mission statement for your company, outline what your business does, who you serve, and how you serve them. Those are the 3 most critical elements of a business mission statement. For the vision statement, it provides the direction in which the company wants to go. Together with the mission statement, it helps to create the organizational strategy for the business. When drafting a vision statement for your business, answer questions about what your hopes and dreams are. What kind of future do you want to see, and how does the company play a part in making that happen? Are you aspiring to make some kind of change, and how will you construct it? The mission and vision statements can be used as a public relations tools to attract media attention, engage specific audience segments, and develop business partnerships with similar companies.
travel agency location is one of the most important things to consider in building a foundation in travel business. Most of the first-timer in terms of this business got failing due to the lack of information in finding good location. Why is it important? It is important due to the fact that it may serve as a total landmark of the business itself, wherein all the customer can physically visit the travel agency that may build up a good interaction within the agency and the clients. But there are many first-timer are failing in this aspect. There are a lot of things that need to consider in finding a good location. One of the top things to consider is the accessibility of the location, which is the most essential of them all. It may serve as basis to the customer if the location is easily accessible, that they don't need to spend more money just to come over in the physical place of the travel agency. After one, if the travel agency can be easily seen in the location wherein it establishes. There are some instances that the location is good, but the travel agency is hard to be recognized or not visible because it may be being blocked by the other store. Make sure it is searchable in map because a lot of clients are depending on the internet nowadays. It may be a big loss if it is not available in the map. Lastly, affordable. It should be affordable that to avoid any conflict in terms of financial budgeting. Many first-timer is having a bad decision in choosing a location due to the lack of information that being gathered about the place wherein the travel agency should be established. Did you know that the most of the travel agency franchise is home-based business? Yes, because it is cheaper than a physical agency and to the continuous growth of an internet user. But there is also a downside of it. It may limit the capability of the travel agency to serve or provide information to the clients that is not depending on the internet. Location is not just a place wherein you will establish your business. There's a lot of things needed to consider to find a good location. It is accessible, searchable, and affordable.
The travel agency logo. Tour and travel businesses have their own standards and norms that set them apart with other service industries in the world. Since logo is an essential element of a brand, it is important to ensure that the concept and content of a travel company's logo is purposeful and unique. A logo is a symbol that is used to identify your business. It tells customers and clients concisely and effectively what your business is all about. By its imagery, shapes, colors, and fonts, it aims to make your business instantly recognizable and to differentiate it from any other company in your market. The purpose of your travel logo is to identify your brand as distinct from another's, to capture the viewer's attention, and to leave a positive impression. It stands to reason, therefore, that the best travel agency logos must be memorable. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of these travel agencies, and every one of them has a unique travel logo. How to stand out from this varied crowd? A good travel agency logo is key. We live in a world where a quick Google search will yield up many travel agencies, everyone claiming to offer customers exactly what they want. Competition is fierce, and you only have moments to catch and hold your viewers' attention. Your logo needs to quickly and pleasingly indicate who you are, what you do, and how you can help travelers get to their destination and enjoy their time there. You need to build their faith and confidence in your company right from the first glance. There are 5 key qualities you need to consider and must bear in mind in order to create your own travel agency logo. First, simplicity. When it comes to travel agency logo designs, this cannot be overstated. Not only would the basic travel logo make your brand easy to utilize in a number of media, but it will also make it easy to recognize. Second, memorability. The goal of your travel logo is to distinguish your business from others, to grab the attention of the travelers, and to leave a pleasant impression. As a result, it comes to reason that the greatest travel agency logos should be distinctive and memorable. A dash of inspiration never hurts. Your logo should be unique, recognizable, and even pleasant to look at. Third, relevance. Your travel company logo should reflect the services you offer in the choice of colors, fonts, shapes, and imagery. This is what will make and keep it relevant to your target audience. It's important to remember that the travel logos are all about communicating the benefits of taking journeys. Fourth is versatility. The best travel logo designs are versatile because they need to work across a variety of media. You should be able to scale them down or up, use them in print or on the web, and they should look great under any circumstances. Fifth one is timelessness. Finally, great travel agency logos should be timeless, meaning they shouldn't be so trendy that they look dated 10 or 5 years from now. Your timeless travel logo will give your brand a backbone. Don't make it part of the crowd. Therefore, it is important to make sure that your logo helps travelers easily identify your brand and exudes a sense of trustworthiness. It's important to make sure that your travel logo is a good fit for what your company does, what it offers, and what your principles are. If your logo doesn't communicate at a glance who your company is and what you are about, then it isn't really going to be much help to you, no matter what your focus is. It's important to know what your message is as you start to go into designing your travel agency logo.
Here are the lists of one of the best organization and affiliation in the travel industry.
First is the Travel Leaders Network. KHM Travel Group is an affiliate member of the Consortia Travel Leaders Network, which is a collection of successful, independently owned travel agencies across the USA. Second is Cruise Lines International Association or CLIA. The official trade organization of the cruise industry works in partnership with nearly 70,000 affiliated travel agencies throughout North America to ensure the highest caliber of cruise sales, expertise, and service for cruise vacationers. Third is the American Society of Travel Agents or ASTA. That is a leading global advocate for travel agents, the travel industry, and the travel public. Fourth, the Travel International Air Transport Association, or IATA. It simplifies the business relationship between the travel agency, airlines, and suppliers. The Professional Association of Travel Hosts, or PAPH, is the only travel industry association with membership comprised of the leading top US host agencies.
Good day, everyone. Now I will discuss to you some basic travel agency services. According to Carol Bernard, there are 6 basic travel agency services, and I will inform it to you one by one. Start off with the travel management. Travel management, this will be the core function of the one which agency engaged in organizing business travel have always performed. This area of services will be include the management and reservation of transport tickets, searching for accommodation, car rentals, and analyzing business travel. Next is the passenger assistance. Passenger assistance is the services help with a wide range of travel needs because on a trip they may be unforeseen problem and issues with need to be resolved like loss of luggage or documents or accident and emergency. Consulting. These services includes a large number of aspects which are related or more or less directly with the travel like information of interest for the traveler, cost, optimization of control, and advice on travel policies. Next is the marketing and internal communication. This is important tool because your employment and business partners interact with the customer and prospects, so it is important that they communicate the same market and products message that you build into your external promotional campaigns. Technology. The proper and constant use of technology is vital not only for the requesting and comparison of travel services like tickets or accommodation, but also for such diverse aspects as billing management or locating travelers in extreme situation. And for the last services is the leisure services. In some cases, some travel management companies offers a direct discounts or improved condition on travel and leisure activities for the employees and their relatives at the companies for which they work.
Hello guys. So the topic that I will be discussing with you guys is different kind of employees or the employees of a travel agency. So do you have any idea what are the employees of a travel agency? Well, let me define it to you guys. Well, according to Heather Knowles and Morgan Westcoast, also Maria Foster, we have a travel agent, a corporate travel consultant, a travel counselor, a travel agency manager, a tour operator, a tour director, a reservation sales agent, a local tour guide, and a small business owner or operator. So first we have a travel agent. So a travel agent is the first point of contact for a traveler who is researching or planning to buy packages and experiences from an agency. Second is we have corporate travel consultant. So a corporate travel consultant major responsibility is to assist firm in planning travel arrangement for their personnel, booking flights, organizing transportation to and from the airport, and booking hotel rooms are all example of this. Third, we have a travel counselor. So a travel counselor advises customers on travel options and tour packages, arrange reservations and bookings, create tickets and collect payments. Fourth, we have a travel agency manager. So a travel agency manager are in charge of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the activities of a travel-related businesses. Fifth, we have considerations. So what is considerations? So the considerations is a person in charge of social media such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. May be found in a large travel agency. Six, we have a tour operator. So a tour operator combines all or most components of a trip and sell them to a traveler as a package. Retail establishment and travel bureaus can also sell these bundles. Seventh, we have a tour director. So a tour director are the leads and accompanies customers. Eighth, we have a reservation sales agent. So the reservation sales agents are frontline employees that help companies promote and sell and book their product and services. Ninth, we have the local tour guide. We all know what is a local tour guide. So a local tour guide on short journeys, sightseeing tours, or visit to attraction. Local tour guides accompany passengers, individual or groups. Last, we have the small business owner operator. Tourism small business and owner or operators are accountable for planning and decision making.
Hello everyone. Now I will discuss to you the travel agency market and the 7 effective marketing ideas for travel agency. According to Theodore Comelis, the travel agent industry consists of companies whose primary goal is to market travel services by providing us services of booking and arranging travel tours and accommodation to general and commercial clients. Here's the 7 effective marketing ideas for travel agency. Number 1. Understand your audience. Important to understand your audience because it is the one of the key to create a new and manipulate existing strategies. When we understand our customer travelers, it can result a good service and give them a chance to feel special. Number 2. Optimize your website. Choosing website should be being optimized because it is the way to make our company well known. Website is designed to attract travel lovers should have an element of jazz and coolness. Creating a striking website is the foremost step to grab the attention of your audience. Secondly, you must optimize your website in most luring way possible like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and etc. Number 3. The power of social media. Social media site has a wide target audience. Social media is indeed the best platform to create our brand awareness so that many people can see it. It is probably the cheapest and most effective medium to increase sales, engage customer, and create presence of your audience. Number 4. Partner with local business. Business partnership are the most affordable and intelligent way to enhance your business. Partnering with local companies or travel agent will get word out in your markets. Joining other team or company makes our company bigger and collaborate idea to make our company successful. Number 5. Invest in content marketing. Distributing valuable and reliable content in the market is a crucial strategy for travel agency. It helps to attract the audience and generate sustainable growth, produce leads, and motivate customers. Number 6. Email newsletter are still in the trend. Creating a short email is an efficient and easy way to keep your audience aware of your updates. It can act as a foundation stone of your digital marketing journey by making a creative and convincing letter. And lastly, provide quality services. Quality is what creates trust and makes an individual come running back to your services. Understand your customer demand. We should execute your strategies efficiently and take note of all this feedback from your customer.
Hi everyone, I will be discussing what are the travel agency composition and management. First is about the travel agency composition. It is a composition of various elements and designed after a detailed study market. Based on what I have read, there are 6 major components of tourism, each with their own subcomponents, and these are the tourist boards, travel services, accommodation services, conferences and events. Last is attractions and tourism services. So first is about tourist boards. It is an official organization that encourage people to visit an area, city, or a country, and that provides information about travels. So next is the travel services. It is an agency engaged in selling and arranging transportation, accommodation, tours, and trips for travelers. Third is the accommodation services. This is the provision for a fee of sheltered overnight accommodation in appropriately equipped rooms, including at least bed, offered as a main service to tourists, travelers, and lodgers. So, next is the conferences and events. A conference is a formal event that usually takes place over several days and mostly occurs on annual basis. Conferences gathered people of common interest and that are typically organized for business, academic, or a political purposes. Last is the attraction of and tourism events. Event tourism is a both field of study and a globally significant sector of the economy. For individual events tourism means taking a marketing orientation to attract tourists, sometimes as an additional segment and sometimes as the core business. Second is about the travel agency management. When a company requires the services of a travel management agency, it not only seeks someone to manage its travel arrangements, since this can be done internally without much trouble using online tools, but also has other needs and expectations. So, an agency of this type needs to take on the role of an authentic partner within the travel structure and at the companies which it serves. To do this, it has to work closely with the travel manager or the person responsible for travel within the company. The role of most agency has been diversified into a series of services that can be divided into 6 main areas. The first area is travel management. So this would be the core function and the one which agencies engaged in organizing business travel have always performed. This area of services would include the management and reservation of transport tickets, searches for accommodations, car and rental, etc. Number 2, passengers assistance. On a trip, there may be many unforeseen problems and issues which need to be resolved. Repatriation due to illness, accident or emergency, loss of luggage or documents. And 3 is consulting. Consulting services includes a large number of aspects which are related more or less directly with travel, information of interest for the traveler, customs of the country or of destination, recommendations on behavior, and etc. Cost optimization and control, advice on travel policies, and etc. Number 4, marketing and internal communication. Due to its experience, a travel management agency can be very helpful in preparing travel policies for company, like rules regarding expenses management of per diems, etc., as well as its proper and effective communication to the employees. Number 5 is technology. The proper and constantly updated use of technology is vital not only for the requesting and comparison of travel services like tickets, accommodation, and etc., but also for such diverse aspects as billing management or locating travelers in extreme situation. Last is the leisure services. In some cases, some travel management companies offers direct discounts or improved condition on travel and leisure activities for the employees and their relatives at the companies for which they work. With the comprehensive management of corporate travel management companies achieve the goal of giving added value to their service, which is essential in order to meet the current expectations and needs of the companies.
So what is a reservation? Reservation is also known as travel clerks or reservationist. Reservation agents provide booking and reservation services to customers. These services may include reserving hotel rooms, airline tickets, rental cars, or cruise cabins.
Our next topic is about reservations officers, or also known as travel clerks or reservationists. Reservation agents provide booking and reservation services to customers. Reservations for hotel rooms, airline tickets, rental vehicles, and cruise cabins are examples of these services. They communicate with consumers via phone, in person, or by email, and they aim to give great customer service. According to Better, the responsibilities and duties of a reservations officer or agent is that to ensure that all incoming calls are treated with dignity and that all guest inquiries about various hotel services and operations are promptly resolved. Assist with all hotel reservations, optimizing room venue for all, and ensuring that all reservation information are updated on all systems in line with authorized operating norms. Manage the reservations department incoming calls, ensuring that all inquiries are answered and that professional connection and environment is maintained at all times.
Good day everyone. Today I will inform you about how to do reservations. According to Wikipedia, there are different types of reservations. Walk-in reservation. This is the reservation where the client has no appointment and go directly to your travel agency. Online reservation. This is a type of reservation in which a client can access using the internet or online website without having contact to your travel agency directly. It is highly suggested during this pandemic. Telephone reservations. It is a kind of reservations where your clients are having direct contact to your agency via your hotline to book a reservations. These are the things you need to be an efficient reservation officer. First is you need to be accommodating. To get a customer satisfaction standards in check, you need to have a very rapid-paced conversation but good contact with them. To meet the customer's needs, you must first supply correct information about the type of booking they desire. You must analyze how many or what ages of customers are you going to book in a specific package room. You must reserve a specific room type or package of rooms for a specific individual or group suitable or appropriate to them. You should do a better understanding towards the needs of the customer. Lastly, you need to also consider the budget of the client.
Let's now summarize what reservation is. A reservation is also known as travel clerks or reservationalists that provide the arrangement for seat, ticket, room, etc. to be kept for the use of the particular person. Like for example, in a restaurant, you will hear, "Do you have a reservation for tonight?" While in a hotel, they say, "I have a reservation for a double room." A reservations officer or responsibilities agents and tasks include providing appropriate solution for all customers. They can help customers with any hotel reservation they may have. A sales agent also coordinates with the sales department and manages all group communication as well as monitors the hotel's calendar and notifies the operations staff. Travel agents must have a broad understanding of the world, particularly popular travel locations. A travel agent can recommend destinations that match your travel objectives and needs while you're planning a leisure holiday. A travel agent's primary responsibility is to provide excellent customer service. Travel agents will not only book your vacation and inform you about your destination, but they will also plan every detail of the trip. In reservation, there are different types of it. Walk-in reservation, online reservation, and telephone reservation. Lastly, will be on how to do reservation. In order to give the customer standards, you must have a brief dialogue with them while maintaining good contact in order to give the customers what they want. You must first submit an accurate results information regarding the types of reservation when making a reservation.
Basic travel agency spell. So let's start with getting to know what spell means. According to Wikipedia, spell is an elaborate plea or speech that are typically used by a salesperson. In another lens, according to Cambridge Dictionary, spell is a speech, especially a type of speech that is long and spoken quickly and is intended to persuade the person, more specifically your customer or client. So in travel agency, we use this to usually accommodate travelers or persons who are inquiring. In travel agency, we have different types of spells. First is the one we use on those walk-in or appointment setting. Second is via telephone. For walk-in client, this is the basic travel agency spells you need to know. This is according to Meredith Hill 2022, an author and traveler entrepreneur. First, start by asking an open-ended question. Many of agents receive an inquiry and jump straight to working on a call. So don't do that. Take some time to get to know them and their travel taste, in addition to asking the factual logistic like who, what, where, and when. Ask open-ended questions to get to know them better. And in a bigger picture of what they want, it's about tapping into their dreams so they realize you are a facilitator of that. It's important that you listen to. The added bonus of asking qualitative questions is that these questions will subtly demonstrate the value of working with you. Basic important details must be asked too, like their name, location, age, and etc. This is the important too. This is some spells you can say. Good morning, ma'am, sir. This is Ali. How may I help you? Then if your client says, I need help planning my vacation. So now you can start asking questions like, you are getting to know their wants. So you will say, sure, where would you like to go? Then if your client is not yet decided, you must be ready to ask this question. In general, do you prefer big city to a deserted beach or something in between? And these are more spells you can ask. What's your biggest priority for this vacation? Cite an example like romance, relaxation, pampering, family, fun, or etc. How would you spend a free long weekend with unlimited budget? This is an important question too, so you can maximize your budget at the same time getting what they want. After getting to know your client by asking an open-ended question, you can now repeat by summarizing their want, so they will know that you are listening. So you can now say, okay, if I understand you correctly, sir, ma'am, you want to book a trip to Boracay on March 3 to 7, etc., etc. After that, if you agreed with you can now start recommending promo packages that you think it will save their time and money. So you can basically say, sir, madam, may I recommend to you the promo package to Boracay, which would include travel fare, accommodation, and choice of tours across the island. This will help you to find a good deal for your vacation. After knowing what they want and getting their book, you now need to build up your value to your client. Here's working framework for how your conversation can go to build up your value. After you have finished listening to their responses to your open-ended questions. First, get excited for them. I'm so excited for you. You are going to have awesome time here in Boracay. Second is validate them for doing the right thing by contacting you. You've done the right thing by reaching out of me. By them knowing your value might be a chance that they'll come back to you for their next travel. So lastly, you should thank them for choosing you and for getting the reservation with you. You can simply say, thank you for your booking, madam. I truly appreciate that you trust me and with your vacation, hoping you come up again soon. So next is our telephone booking. This is according to Call Center Beat 2021, featuring travel booking via telephone. So here we have 4 things to remember. First, greetings. You need to initiate or start conversation with your client. It is also a sign that you are willing to accommodate them. Make them comfortable with you by simply greeting. For instance, say, thank you for calling X Travel Agency. This is Ali. How may I help you? With that, you can make the border between you and your client went down. Second is getting to know your client once by suggesting. When you are in travel agency, you need to ask specific questions about flight, like including the name of the customer and flight destination. In line with that, you are now building the puzzle up. So you can suggest them like, ma'am, would you like to avail of weekdays promo which reduces airfare costs by as much as 50%? This is a sign that you are focused with what they want. And at the same time, you are persuading them. Next is having summary of client's plan or wants. Being a travel agent, you need to listen attentively to ensure that the information provided by customer is correct. One skill to ensure that information received is correctly is by repeating what the customer said. For example, okay, if I understand you correctly, ma'am, you want to book trip for in Spain on March 3 to 7, etc. It allows you to indirectly verify the information or message you communicate with them. This is also used to recap information agreed upon during the conversation. Lastly, recommending agents are knowledgeable in creating plan and you must be familiar with it. You must be familiar with flights, hotels, activities, and etc. So they could somehow recommend better options, so help guide your customer by recommending promo tours and travel products that are available which could otherwise help customer achieve value of save time. In line with this, you can simply say, Sir, Madam, may I recommend to you the promo package in Spain which include travel fare, accommodation, and choice tours across the country. This will help you to find good deal for your vacation. So these are some basic travel agency spells you need to know.
Due to the increase of population, the travel market can deliver far more bookings than customers want to buy. According to the Travel Network Group, an independent travel network in the UK, as a travel agency, you are likely to need marketing and sales knowledge to stand out. For you, this is likely to need very targeted ways of making your customers aware of what you can offer, and so consider you for a booking. Marketing has been successful when you are contacted by a customer who might be interested in your proposition. Differentiating marketing and sales, marketing is building awareness of your organization and brand to potential customers. Sales is turning that viewership into a profit by converting those potential customers into actual ones. To dive deeper into the difference between sales and marketing, here are some key takeaways. Process. The marketing process is focused on familiarizing your brand and product with new customers or refamiliarizing it with former ones. The process for sales, on the other hand, includes creating a plan that outlines an organization's actions, tools, resources, and overall sales goals. Goals. A business's marketing goals are to promote its product, company, or brand with clear communication. The primary objective is to look at the big picture and clearly explain how the product or service benefits the widest audience possible, generating potential leads. A sales team, on the other hand, marks their goals as based on quotas and volume goals. These tend to be based on a short-term period of time, typically based around the financial quarter or month. Strategies. Marketing strategies tend to be based on gathering information about their targeted audience to see what does and does not work. Sales, on the other hand, are based on connecting with potential customers, talking and listening to them, then converting them into paying customers.